Liz Cheney's mission: keep Donald Trump out of the White House. Representative Liz Cheney will make a last high-profile stand against Donald Trump when the House January 6 committee holds its final public meeting Monday, as sources say it's preparing to recommend the first-ever criminal charges against a former president. It's cost the Wyoming Republican her political career to take on Trump, but she said she has no regrets, making the case she has a higher mission: to keep him from ever regaining the White House. After voting to impeach Trump, and then accepting an invitation to serve on the Select Committee, she lost her number 3 House GOP leadership position and ultimately, her congressional seat. But in doing so, she also won unlikely supporters as she exposed what she called Trump's 7-point plan to steal the election, and admonished her Republican colleagues who, she said, lacked the courage to do the same. In our country, we don't swear an oath to an individual or a political party. We take our oath to defend the United States Constitution, and that oath must mean something, Cheney said to open the first primetime public hearing in June. Tonight, I say this to my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible: there will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain. The sacred obligation to defend this peaceful transfer of power has been honored by every American president except one, she added. As Americans, we all have a duty to ensure what happened on January 6 never happens again, to set aside partisan battles, to stand together to perpetuate and preserve our great republic. Cheney is one of 2 Republicans on the 9-member panel, but unlike Representative Adam Kinzinger, who announced last year he wouldn't seek re-election, Cheney continued her campaign while serving on the committee, embracing her role as a key player. After her primary loss in August, she told ABC News chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl that if she wanted to save her career and keep the House seat she'd held for nearly 6 years, it would have required something she was unwilling to do: lie about the election, she said. While each of the committee's 9 members took turns leading the congressional hearings, it was Cheney's clarity and conviction that often stole the spotlight, with her acting very much like a criminal prosecutor trying a case against Trump. Liz really was the star, Norman Ornstein, political scientist and senior fellow emeritus at the American Enterprise Institute, told ABC News. And she was the star first because the name, the intellect, the fact that you'd be hard-pressed to find anybody more conservative than her. All of that added to the impact of her power. The fact that she has been fearless in this process, knowing it would very likely cost her her seat, as it did, knowing that she was going to get death threats and more. She made it very clear that the priority here for her was protecting democracy against people trying to destroy it, including Donald Trump, he added. All of that, plus the masterful way she handled the performance that she did on the committee, that's quite a legacy. Former Virginia Representative Barbara Comstock, a Republican and ABC News contributor who served in the House with Cheney and donated to her re-election campaign, believes the committee was able to secure witnesses they might otherwise have had difficulty with because of Cheney's reputation. Because she knows all the players here, and had known them, she didn't let them hide, Comstock said. I think she understood, at the end of the day, if we drag these people in, they aren't going to fall on the sword for him.